Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Pack Life. Today we have a fantastic core workout plan for you guys. This one is called Madhouse, and we actually have two different portions to it, where we're going to be starting with a good quality Metcon and then moving on to a specific ab finisher. Obviously though, we know that the core is not just made up of those abs, and we're going to be concentrating on making sure we attack it from every different angle. So we're going to be working that posterior chain, we're going to be doing some twisting movements, bringing those obliques, and really making sure we cover all the bases with regards to your core. All right, so the actual workout, the Metcon portion to start, guys, is going to be called Madhouse, and this is 2 rounds for time. You're doing 7-minute AMRAPs. We've got a nice simple couplet where you're going to be working through those two different movements, and there's going to be a 2.5-minute rest between those two. All right, so traditionally the workout would be done with box overs, but if you don't have a box, we got broad jumps for you today and kettlebell swings. You're going to be doing 5 broad jumps, and then you're going to be doing 10 kettlebell swings, and we're literally going to be rotating through those 2 movements as many times as you can in your 7-minute period. We've got Rafi over here today to help demonstrate the 2 movements for us today, and let's head over to her where she starts with those broad jumps. So obviously you would be using a box, otherwise we're going to move on to our broad jump. It's going to be a 2-footed takeoff as well as a 2-footed landing, making sure you're using those legs as or those knees as shock absorbers, and you're trying to use the same kind of effort that you would expend as you were jumping up onto the top of a box. All right, once you've done that, guys, you're going to move on to your kettlebell swing. You can either choose today to do Russian kettlebell swings, making sure you relax your arms nicely, use your hips to drive the kettlebell up and squeeze those glutes, or American swings, where you swing the kettlebell up overhead, keeping that grip nice and tight, and obviously squeezing those glutes a little bit more tightly in order to create more momentum. Thank you, Rafi. All right, good job. So guys, nice and simple today. Those are our 2 movements, and then we're going to move on to our core finisher for today. All right, so guys, what this looks like is this. All right, so on your core finisher for today, guys, we're starting with Russian twists. We're doing 25 repetitions like this. Really important that you're twisting your torso as much as you can. The second part of it is going to be into our dead bugs, guys, and this is going to be our focal point for today, so we're going to come back to that at the end. Once you've done 20 dead bugs, you're going to move on to 15 toe touches. Rafi's going to lift her feet up in there. She's reaching fingers to toes. Good. And then the last part of this, guys, is going to be 10 hollow rocks, where Rafi gets into a good extended position and she's keeping that lower back down, rocking backwards and forwards. Okay guys, so working through a dead bug movement in today's core finisher. This is a fantastic movement that brings in a fair amount of coordination. There's obviously some good work into those abs, upper and lower abs, as well as lots of other muscle groups involved in the core. So guys, we've got Rafi with us here. She's going to help us demonstrate this movement for today, and we're going to show you some of the key points of performance we're looking for. So first of all, guys, Rafi's going to lift her legs up at 90 degrees. She's going to get her arms straight out in front of her. Now this is the important starting position, but just as important as this is she's going to be pulling her belly button down towards the ground. So she's trying to close that gap between her lower back and her spine, and throughout the whole movement she's trying to keep that position there. Don't ever let your back go into that arched position again. All right, so from here, Ras is going to extend opposite arm and leg as far as she can, a nice slow controlled movement. The knee reaches extension and so does the elbow. Then she comes back to the starting position. Very nice, and she moves over to the other side. All the while she's concentrating on keeping that lower back pressed down into the ground. She comes back to the starting position. And guys, those are the key factors that we need to concentrate on our dead bug. Move slowly, controlled, making sure that we extend the body as far as we can, and making sure we keep that lower back pressed down into the ground. The other thing just to note here is that we do actually want her head and her shoulders just to come off the ground, just to make sure that those abs are slightly engaged right from the get-go. Okay, guys, if this is tough for you, you can scale this slightly. So from a coordination point of view, if you're battling, which she makes it look easy, but it's a bit tougher than it is, we can start by extending one arm and leg, same thing that she did before, coming back to the starting position and then doing the same leg again so you don't have to change sides. Really good. Excellent. Guys, that is the dead bug. As I said, looks easier than it is, but works brilliantly. Try work through 20 repetitions, slow and controlled. Get after it. We'll see you later.